Hello students, myself Deepika Prajapati from Computer Department and welcome to all of you in our today's video lecture series. So as we know, in a previous video lecture we are already studied about TDRM. So TDRM stands for Time Domain Reflectometer, then digital voltmeters, then hardware tools and troubleshooting tools, then setting priorities, isolating the problem and segmenting problem, and total 5 steps for the troubleshooting of the system. So this all topic already we covered in a previous video lecture series, but now in this lecture we are going to discuss about advanced cable tester. So let's start. Today's topic is advanced cable tester. So what is advanced cable tester and how it works? So let's start. Advanced cable tester work beyond the physical layer of the OSI reference model. What is OSI? OSI stands for Open Systems Interconnection. Once again, what is OSI? OSI stands for Open System Interconnection reference model in the data link layer, network layer, and even the transport layer. So whenever advanced cable tester work beyond the physical layer of OSI reference, then this OSI reference model in the first of all data link layer, network layer, and even the transport layer of OSI reference model. And they can also display information about the condition of the physical cable. And next step for the advanced cable tester working is Ethernet cable can exhibit a variety of problems including like opens, shorts, reversed pair, split pairs, mesh wires and sealed failure. So which type of problem occur in our system? And whenever this type of problem occur in a system, then how we can solve using this type of advanced cable tester. So which type of problem occur in a system? So here the open wire, short circuits wire, reversed pair wire, either split pair wires, miss wires and sealed failure, this type of problem occur in our system, then we can solve using advanced cable tester. So Ethernet cable can exhibit a varieties of problem including like open, shorts, reversed pairs, split pairs, miss wires and sealed failures. So the testing of Ethernet cable is generally conducted in two phases. So Ethernet cable generally conducted in two phases. First phase is the open phase test check to verify all intended connection are good. Once again, the open phase test checks to verify all intended connection are good. And second one is the short test phase then determines that there are no unintended connection. So first cable of the Ethernet is generally conducted in two phases as first of all open phase and second one is a short test phase. So whenever we apply with the open phase, then the open phase test check to verify all intended connection are good, and second one is the short test phase then determines that there are no unintended connection. See here the figure of our cable tester. So this figure is our cable tester figure. So whenever the advanced cable tester asked in GTU exam, then you have to attempt this type of description about advanced cable tester with its figure. Okay, so this question is a very most important question for our GTU exam, and whenever this type of question asked in GTU exam, then you have to attempt this type of answer for advanced cable tester with this figure. Okay. Next topic, oscilloscopes. So what is oscilloscope and how it works? So here one, the oscilloscopes are electronic instrument and that measure the amount of signal voltage per unit of time and display the result on a monitor. Once again, what is oscilloscope? So oscilloscopes are electronic instrument and that measure the amount of signal voltage per unit of time and display the result on monitor. And when used with TDR, an oscilloscope can display shorts, sharp bands or crimps in the cable, opens it means breaks in the cable, and attention loss of signal power. So this is our display on oscilloscope meter with TDR. So when used with TDR, an oscilloscope can display shorts, sharp bands or crimps in the cable, opens it means breaks in the cable, and attention loss of signal power. And this figure is about our oscilloscope. So whenever this question asked in G2 exam, like explain oscilloscope, so whenever this type of question asked in G2 exam, then you have to attempt this type of answer for the oscilloscope and you have to draw this type of figure for oscilloscope. Okay, next, crossover cables. So let's start. Next topic is crossover cables. So here crossover cables are used to connect two computers with a single patch cable. Because the send and receive wires are reversed on one end and the send wire from one computer is connected to the reverse port on another computer. It means that crossover cable mainly used with a single patch cable for send and receive. So whenever we send a request by user and any server can obtain request from user, then this type of send and receiver communication, then we have to connect two computer with only and only single page cable. So whenever this type of connection of the two computers with single page cable, then we have to use this type of crossover cable. So here one, this is the figure about our crossover cable. So whenever two computers connected based on only single patch cable, then we have to use this type of crossover cable. Okay, next, because the send and receives wire are reversed on one end, the send wire from one computer is connected to the receive port on another computer connect. Okay, so crossover cable are useful in troubleshooting network connection problem, and that is very most important thing about our crossover cable is the most probable problem occurs in our networking system, then this crossover cable used with the help of solving this troubleshooting network connection. Okay, so crossover cables are useful in troubleshooting network connection problem. And here one, this is the figure about our crossover cable. So this figure is our crossover cable, and here this is the connected with Ethernet hub, either switch, router, and then connected with our personal computer, either we can also say as a laptop. Okay, next, hardware loopback. A hardware loopback device is a serial port connector that enables you to test the communication capability of computer's serial port without having to connect to another computer or peripheral devices. So here one, hardware loopback is nothing but one kind of serial port connector, and that is enable you to test the communication capability of our computer's serial port without any connect to another computer peripheral device. So hardware loopback device is a serial port connector that enable you to test the communication capability of the computer's serial port without having to connect another computer or peripheral devices. Okay. Instead, using the loopback, data is transmitted to a line, then returned as revised data. If the transmitted data does not return, and the hardware loopback detects a hardware malfunction. Okay. Next, tone generator and tone locator. So what is tone generator and tone locator, how it work, and why we can use this tone generator and tone locator. So let's start. Tone generator are standard tools for wiring technician in all fields. Once again, tone generators are standard tools for wiring technician in all fields. It means that tone generator is our most standard tools for wiring technician. And a tone generator is used to apply an alternating and continuous tone signal to cable or conductor. As we know, if our light is interruptible, then we use the generator for getting a light. So same like here in a networking system, this is our tone generator are standard tools for wiring technician in our all fields of network. Okay, so a tone generator is used to apply an alternating or a continuous tone signal to a cable or conductor. The tone generator is attached to one end of the cable in the question. A matching tone locator is used to detect the correct cable at the other end of the run. Next, software tools. And this topic is very most important topic for the GTU exam. Explain hardware tools and software tools in detail. So whenever in a GTU exam this type of question asked, then you have to attempt this type of answer for software tools. So let's start software tools. So here software tools are network to monitor trends and identify network performance problem. What is software tools? So here software tools are network to monitor trends and identify network performance problems. This section describes some of the more useful of these tools. Once again, this section describes some of the more useful of these tools. And network troubleshooting tools are necessities for every network administrator when getting started in a network field. It is important to amass a number of tools that can be used to troubleshooting a variety of different network conditions. Once again, network troubleshooting tools are whenever necessary. Then every network administrator getting a started networking field, and that is the most important number of tools that can be used for troubleshooting a variety of different network conditions. So this concept is a very most important thing about our software tools. Next, protocol analyzer. So here one is which type of protocol analyzer include in our network system. So protocol analyzer, also called as a network analyzer, perform real-time network traffic analysis using a packet capture, decoding and transmission data. Network administrator who work with large networks rely heavily on the protocol analyzer. These are the tools used most often to monitor network interactivity, and protocol analyzer look inside the packet to identify a problem. They can also generate statistics based on network traffic to help create a picture of the network, including cabling, software, file servers, workstation, network interface card, it means NIC, NIC stands for Network Interface Card, and Protocol Analyzer have a built-in TDRS. And discussed in this previous topic, we have already seen TDR. So once again, Protocol Analyzer look inside the packet to identify a problem. They can also generate statistics based on network traffic to help create a picture of the network, including like cabling, software, file servers, workstations, network interface card, and it have built-in TDR, and this topic we have already discussed in previous. Okay. Next, network general sniffer. So sniffer, which is a part of family of analyzer from network general and can decode and interpret from 14 protocols including Applet Talk, Windows NT, NetWare, NSA, TCP/IP, VINES, WINES, and X.25. And this is a nothing but our network protocol. This all known as our network protocol. So once again, which type of protocol interpret from a network general sniffer? So once again, Applet Talk, Windows NT, NetWare, SNA, TCP/IP, WINES, and X.25. X.25 and X.500 is a nothing but one like of our directory services. X.500 is our novel directory services. Here next, sniffer measure network traffic is kilobytes per second, frames per second, or as percentage of available bandwidth. Okay, it will gather LAN traffic statistics, detect faults such as beaconing, present this information in the profile of local area network connection. So once again, it will gather LAN traffic statistics and detect fault such as beaconing, present in this information in a profile of local area network, so and so. So next, monitoring and troubleshooting tools. So dear all students, this topic we will discuss in a next video lecture series. So I hope you all easily understand about network general sniffer, protocol analyzer, software tools, then tone generator, tone locator, then hardware loopback, crossover cable, then oscilloscopes, and advanced cable tester. So now in this lecture we are already completed about advanced cable tester, oscilloscopes, crossover cables, hardware loopback, tone generator, tone locator, software tools, protocol analyzer, and network general sniffer. And we will discuss about monitoring and troubleshooting tools in next video lecture. So if anyone have a doubt according these all topics, then please comment on Google Classroom. Okay, thanks to all of you.